Well, so here we go. Mindful Monday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Mindful Monday meditation. I'm Starr Shontere, and I'm just so grateful, grateful, grateful to be here with you guys today. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful to have you guys here in community today and starting out the new year right and bright. We'll meet each Monday on Zoom at 4 p.m. to practice this thing called mindfulness and coming home to our most beautiful, authentic self, and come home to this beautiful temple that we call a meat suit, a body. And yeah, it's just great. We're going to be doing a little bit of a series, a 4-week series in this meditation. And I'd like to think of this 4-week series as a series in magic, a way for us to come home to our own personal magic and home to the alchemy that is available for us. And so tonight we are kicking it off with walking through the portals of time. And it's a little different than most of our Mindful Monday meditations in that it is kind of a crossbreed of a meditation and a shamanic journey. And I just wanted to discuss a little tiny bit before we get into our meditation and the difference between a meditation and a journey. And that is that generally, when we come into Mindful Monday, we're all about coming home, present, right? Being here, present with what is. Whereas a shamanic journey is a little bit more of just that, a journey. You're actually going inward or traveling someplace to the upper world or the lower world, or you're going to go and do something. Whereas with a meditation, we're doing nothing. So this is a little bit of a hybrid in that it's both a shamanic journey and a meditation. And so it's a great space. This is a great space for us to come to and explore the matters of our soul, explore the matters of magic and alchemy and how we may align our frequencies to a higher, more conscious way of being. So it's a safe and sacred space. And in that light, I'd like to just take a minute to open up sacred space today, calling in all of the directions and opening our sacred portals so that our guides and the ascended masters and the ancestors and those who we all work with that are here for us in our highest good can come through the ethers and be with us today. We thank our guides and the Pachamama for holding us in such a sacred space today. And so we begin our meditation today, and we'll do this same opening meditation every week for the next 4 weeks with a simple awareness. And this is where we just come home to the present moment. So taking a nice deep inhale, and as we exhale, let's just release. Release, release, release the thoughts and the worries of the day. Taking another deep inhale. And exhale, softening, softening, softening. And this time we're going to take that inhale into your heart space. Check in with that beautiful heart of yours, maybe saying hello to your heart for the first time today. And so we come into our meditation just softening into the body, softening into the awareness of the present moment. So taking that breath and that intention to your head, the top of your head, And I want you to picture and sense an opening. Sometimes it's helpful to think of that opening as a lotus flower. And with each breath, it opens further and further, connecting you in to the divine, to the ethers. And if you'd like to take this moment to shift that access point up to the crown, you can do so now with breath and intention. And just for your wisdom and knowledge, that access point is where we access information outside of our energy field. So if you're unsure of where your access point is, that's okay. Yeah. You just bring that awareness to any openings that you may have in your energetic field and sweep any openings up to your crown. And bringing now that awareness to your temples and just softening that area around your eyes. And coming into your jaw, maybe even bringing that slack jaw a little bit. Softening and softening. We carry so much tension in the jaw, clenching life. And maybe you want to bring that little half smile to your face. That half smile knowing that everything is perfect right here, right now. It's kind of a smiling to your insides. Smiling to your organs. Coming into that cervical spine, the neck. And just seeing if you can get some expansion there just by softening. Softening the shoulders with that breath and intention. Letting the weight of the world just be released right here, right now. Nothing to do, no place to go, just to be here. And we soften the shoulders. And coming into the chest, noticing that space in the back of your heart. Just take a nice deep breath into that very precious place in the back of your heart. Notice as you do that perhaps your shoulder blades in the back are softening. We breathe into the belly. Just bringing that awareness to the belly and softening. We hold so much in the belly. All of our old stuff. The childhood stuff, a lot of that childhood traumas and dramas tend to get stored in the belly. So when we can soften and know that you're safe. And coming into the hips, just taking a breath into the hips and seeing if you can soften just a little more. Breathing into the legs. Paying a little more attention perhaps to your knees. And seeing if you can soften your knees down to the feet. And breathing a beam of light from the bottom of your feet down deep into the core of the Pachamama. So go ahead and take that deep in breath. And on the out breath, send that beam of light down, anchoring you, tethering you to the Pachamama. And we want to take this moment here to just do a body scan. Scan your body and just see if there's any tightness that's still holding on that you can breathe into and soften. And as we come into the intention or the heart of our meditation today, if you would like to take this moment to dedicate your practice, you can do so now. Perhaps you'd like to dedicate your meditation today to a special person or a place. So our heart of our meditation is finding the inner magic. And so we know to become a magical being of love and light and beauty, compassion, we must fully love ourselves. We have to be sovereign and reclaim any and all lost pieces of our soul. And that means that we have to love all aspects of ourselves too, even the shadows. And yes, shadow work may seem scary, but it's not as scary really as it sounds. It's really about bringing the unconscious parts of ourselves forward and into the light. And so when we're releasing trauma, including that childhood trauma, we have the ability to also release the patterns that have become imprinted as cellular memory. And I just want to say that that doesn't mean that we forget what happened. It just means that it no longer dictates our behavior. It doesn't define us any longer. Oftentimes, when our inner child has been abandoned or hurt, pieces of our soul leave or hide. Sometimes we tuck them away for safekeeping. And sometimes we find that we've given our magic away. Sometimes we've given it away at the bar or to our old lovers. And sometimes those soul parts, the magic of who we are, has been taken outright. We find that through things like gaslighting and manipulative techniques and things like this. So this is our inner magic, our childlike wonderment. Sometimes the trauma can be so complex, like shame, right? Shame being one of those complex traumas that we actually feel like we don't deserve the magic or to live in that bold way to be magical. So tonight we'll have an opportunity to reclaim all lost soul pieces. We have an opportunity to release those shadows, those hurts, and make peace, to make love. This is not to pick at our scabs and relive the traumas, but to see things from a different perspective. And so we understand that in healing, there are 3 factors that have to take place for big healing to happen. The first one is awareness. We have to be even aware that maybe some of our soul parts, some of that childlike wonderment has disappeared. So awareness is key. We have to be aware of our shadows. We have to be aware that there's a hurt or a pattern or a trauma that has been imprinted in order for change to happen. And the second is forgiveness. Forgiveness of yourself. Forgiveness of the situation. And forgiveness for anybody that maybe has been involved. And I'd just like to say on a little side note of forgiveness is that forgiveness is generally not about the other person as much as it is for you to move forward. Yeah, sometimes we're not going to get an apology, or sometimes the person is not sorry, but we can forgive anyway. That's part of your healing journey, not the other person's. Yeah. And the third one is gratitude. When we can come to a place of gratitude, finding the lessons and the blessings from what the situation was, now we are truly healing. So as things arise this evening through our journey, I want you to be able to see what is showing up with objectivity, really. Be that observer. Offer that deep forgiveness to yourself and anybody else that needs it. And if you can't find anything to be grateful for, then perhaps you can just be grateful for this moment right here, right now. So our time travel will take you on a journey to meet with your past. It's an opportunity to go back in time and face those lost pieces of yourself and offer some advice to yourself in that time frame. So we'll go ahead and get started, and I'd love for you to do some breath work. And these are the breaths of fives. Five is that number of change. So here we are in the midst of change, alchemy, magic. So those breaths of 5, they look like this. You're breathing in 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your breath 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll continue with that breath. Now, you don't need to do that breath work through our whole meditation, and for sure it will fall away. But if you find that your ego is coming in, or the worrier or the judger or any of the usual suspects are coming in to take you offline and out of your meditation, go back. Go back to those breaths of 5s. All right, so here we go. Breaths of 5s. Breathing into your heart. picture yourself in a beautiful field. Notice what's around you. Look around. And you see a garden pathway laced with beautiful flowers. Notice their color. Their smell. And you begin to walk this beautiful pathway. And as you do, you notice yourself as a young adult standing in front of you. And you embrace. And you look each other in the eye. And you say to your young adult self, I see you. I love you. And I forgive you. And I am so grateful for you. Today we are reclaiming all the parts of our soul that we have left or given away or have been taken. You know where they are. Put your feelers out. Put your feelers out. And now with breath and intention, just like a magnet, we'll pull those soul parts home. Deep breath in. Exhale into your heart. I reclaim all parts of my soul to be restored as healed in this now. Bring them home. Bring them home. And you offer your advice. Offer your advice to this 20-year-old. And as you say your goodbye, we breathe in the essence of this healed soul into your heart. Breathe it in, knowing that all is well. And you continue down the path. Continue walking down the path. And there you meet your teenage self. And you embrace. And you look each other in the eye. And you tell your teen self, I see you. I love you. And forgive you. And I am so grateful for you. Today, we are reclaiming all the parts of our soul that we have left behind, given away, or have been taken. You know where they are. Put your feelers out. Go find them. Where did you leave your magic? And now with breath and intention, just like a magnet, we pull all those soul pieces home from our teenage years. Deep breath in. Exhale into your heart. We reclaim all parts of the soul to be restored as healed in this now. Bring them home. Bring them home. Bring them home. And you offer your advice. Offer your advice to this teenager. As you say your goodbye, breathe in the essence of this healed soul into your heart. Breathe it in, knowing all is well. All is well. Continuing down the path. Walking down the path, and there you meet your child self. For some of you, that's 5-year-old, 8-year-old, 7-year-old. There you are, and you embrace. And you look each other in the eye. And you tell that little one, I see you. And I love you. And I forgive you. And I am so grateful for you. Today we reclaim all the parts of your soul that you've left behind, given away, or have been taken. You know where they are. Put your feelers out. Go find those early childhood parts of your magic. And now with breath and intention, just like the magnet, we pull them home. Deep breath in. And exhale into your heart. I reclaim all parts of my childhood soul to be restored as healed in this now. Bring them home. Bring it home. And offer your advice to this little one. And as you say your goodbye, breathe in the essence of this little one into your heart. Breathe it in, knowing that all is well. All is well. All is well. We continue down the path. Walking down the path, and there you meet your precious baby self, and you embrace. And you look each other in the eye. And you tell your sweet baby self, I see you. And I love you. All is forgiven. And I'm so grateful for you. And today we are reclaiming all the parts of our soul that have been left, given away, or have been taken. Is this where it began? Is this where the imprint started? Put your feelers out. It's time to bring this precious one home. Now with breath and intention, just like a magnet, we pull them home. Deep breath in. Exhale into the heart. And reclaim my precious little soul to be restored in this now. Bring them all home. And offer your advice to this little one. Tell that sweet little baby all the things. And as you say your goodbye, breathe in the essence of this healed soul into your heart. Breathe it in, knowing that all is well. All is well. All is well. All is well. And here we go, continuing down the path. Down the path, you see a glowing, pulsing red light. It is a portal, an opening. You go through, and there you meet yourself in utero, this precious fetus is you. And you embrace. And you whisper into their ear. And you tell your utero self, I see you. I love you. I forgive you. And I'm so, so grateful for you. Today, we are removing all harmful, hurtful, unhealthy imprints on our soul. We cleanse the DNA of shame, addiction, unworthiness, and we infuse the embryonic fluid with pure bliss, love. Now with breath and intention, just like that magnet, we infuse. Deep breath in. Gather up all that love. Exhale into the embryonic fluid. Keep pouring love into the embryonic fluid. Today, I reclaim all parts of my soul across all timelines and all dimensions to be restored in this now. Today, I claim I am a sovereign being of love, magical in all realms. And you kiss your utero self on the third eye. And as you do, poof, like a magic spark of love, you are magically transported here in this time, in this body, in this now. All magic is home. All magic home and intact in the mind, in the body, and in your soul. Taking a deep breath in, just feeling the alchemy in your body. Exhale. Another deep breath in. Feeling all of those parts and pieces of your soul alchemizing inside of you. Home, healed, sovereign. All magic intact. Each breath anchors each part thoroughly inside every cell. Whole, healed, magic. childlike wonderment restored, a sense of playfulness, a sense of safety. Just allowing that alchemy to take place, welcoming each part of that inner child, listening deeply with the ears of your heart to the needs and wants. How does this magic, how does this childlike wonderment need to be nourished as you move forward? Deep listening. Perhaps those inner children are saying that they need more boundaries or more playtime. Maybe they just need you to go out and blow some bubbles. Maybe some art. Whatever it is that that inner childlike wonderment is craving, it is up to each one of us to nurture that within ourselves. And as we step into this new year and this new time, with all of our soul pieces restored, it's important to know that it's up to us to nurture ourselves and that childlike wonderment. And so I would like to invite you to maybe even take this meditation one step further and maybe do some journaling about that. Let your inner child or children speak to you in that writing process and let them know that you're willing to nurture this precious magic that is you. That you're willing to nurture this part of you that is playful and can set really great boundaries to keep yourself safe, to keep those inner children safe. And it's up to you to really notice any sorts of patterns that may have developed in your life where you now have been giving your magic away, and to button that up. And so next week, we'll dive a little bit more into that energy of protecting the magic. What can you do to nurture a little bit more? But in the meantime, I'd love for you to journal a little bit and see what you can do this week. Take action steps in your life to really nurture that childlike wonderment, to really nurture this magic that is within you. So take a nice deep breath in. And we close our meditation today thanking all of the directions, our guides, the beings that have been here supporting us, rooting us on. Yay, go get your inner child. And thanking that inner child that has come home, all of those parts and pieces. Thanking the divine for guiding us so beautifully on this journey today. So until next week, I hope that you have a wonderful, magical first week in 2023. And you go out and have some fun in nurturing this beautiful magic. So we'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Blessings and blessings. So much love. So much love. Yeah, yeah.